Welcome to week 6 of college football. Some are saying it's a sleepy week. We call those people casuals. We have a lot to look forward to this weekend. It's going to be fun filled. It's going to be awesome. So I'm pumped. So we got week 6 picks. Here's a record on the year 24-16. It's good for 60%. We're going to look to keep that moving, and we're going to start with a banger. Iowa at Ohio State minus 19.5. This, you can get a better number right now. You can get it Ohio State minus 18. So if you like the Buckeyes, grab it now. You can get Ohio State minus 18. I still like it. And if it's under 3 touchdowns, I still like it. This may be a look ahead spot to the Oregon. I don't really think that it's going to be, though. Like, this will be Ohio State's toughest test. But honestly, I don't even think Iowa can score maybe more than a touchdown. Their offense is horrible, and their defense isn't as good as they normally are. So give me the Buckeyes minus 19.5. I don't think this game's going to be close. We're going to stay in the Big Ten, and we're going to move over to Minnesota. So give me the Trojans minus 8.5 versus Minnesota. I think maybe people are a little higher on Minnesota now because of what just happened in the Michigan game, and Michigan let them back in. And really that score was kind of a little inflating for Michigan because they had some stops and some short yardage that they were able to take advantage of. But I think USC's skill players are just going to overmatch what Minnesota can do. So I don't think they're going to be able to cover these receivers. And Miller Moss has been looking good so far. And can USC stop the run game of Darius Taylor? We'll see. I think yes. I think they'll be able to match up well. So give me USC minus 8.5 on the road. Okay, Tennessee, Arkansas. I've been riding with Tennessee all year. Was early on them. I think they're studs, and I think this is just another game where they're going to flex and put up a lot of points. They have a solid defense and an unbelievable offense. So I think against this Arkansas team, I think they'll be able to move the ball really well and put up a lot of points, and I don't think Arkansas is going to be able to keep up with them. So give me minus 13.5 for Tennessee. We're going to have Dylan Sampson running all over them and Nico throwing the ball all over the yard. This is also Tennessee coming off a bye week, and Arkansas just coming off a week where they lost to a close game to Texas A&M. So give me Tennessee minus 13.5. All right, Service Academy game. Can you see this spread? 9.5? It's crazy. Like, it's at 10 now, so I like it under 10. But Navy at Air Force. Navy's been moving the ball well. They got a gunslinger now at quarterback. So I like Navy minus 9.5. I think they'll be able to move the ball downfield. And honestly, if you win by double digits in this Service Academy game, you are really controlling the game. That is a blowout. So, and I think that's what's going to happen. So give me Navy minus 9.5. We got Texas Tech visiting Arizona. Arizona just coming off of a big win. They upset K-State. So they're looking like they're coming into their form. Noah Fafita and T-Mac connecting again. But Texas Tech, people sleep on them a little bit because they haven't really been in many primetime games right now. But a lot of eyes will be on this game. So give me Texas Tech plus 6.5. I think Bear Morton will get the job done and keep it close to an Arizona team that's been looking better week over week. All right, now we're moving to Michigan State at Oregon. Give me Michigan State plus 23.5. There is still not enough that I've seen from Oregon that makes me think that they can be 24 points favorites in a game. I know Michigan State is down this year. I know they haven't been looking the greatest, but their quarterback, he can make some big plays, and he can make some plays that can make him look foolish. He's a real wild card. So I think Aiden Childs can make some things happen against this Oregon secondary and this Oregon defense that has looked a little skeptical at times. So all I need them to do is just cover more than 3 touchdowns, and I think that they can do it. So give me Michigan State plus the points here. All right. ACC game into craziness. We got Virginia Tech traveling all the way across the country to Stanford, where Virginia Tech is 8-point favorites at the moment against Stanford. I think that's a little too many. I think the Stanford team is a little better than maybe people think. They just got decimated by Clemson, but so far Clemson has been looking really, really good. And I think Virginia Tech kind of maybe blew their nut on their game last week against Miami. This is going to be tough going back across the country to play a game. So give me Stanford plus 8 points here. All right, Tulane at UAB. This game, I got it at 16. It's now over 17.5. So that's kind of a tough number. You really want it under 17. If it comes back down under 17, I would play it again. But anything over 17, I'm a little concerned about. I did get it at 16 here, though, but give me the green wave here. I don't think UAB is any good, and I think Tulane's offense is maybe the best in the G5, if not, a top 5 offense in the G5. So give me Tulane in this American matchup, and give me Tulane to maybe to pull us off in a big way. SMU Louisville. This is the ACC game of the week. Like, if you would say preseason, you have Clemson and Florida State, that's going to be the ACC game of the week, but it's not. It's not. SMU Louisville is the game of the week. These two are fighting for conference title contention, and they're probably 3-4 in the conference right now. So this game is really, really big. I like what SMU's been doing with Kevin Jennings now at quarterback. They got rid of Preston Stone, so I like what their offense has been doing. Louisville, they just played a tight game against Notre Dame. I think there is potential for Louisville to really take advantage of this SMU defense, because this is by far going to be the best offense that SMU has faced. But this might be the best offense that Louisville has faced as well. So give me SMU plus the points here. I think they can keep it close. All right, another cross-country ACC game. You got Miami going to Cal. I think Miami is going to shake that, close win off that they just had against Virginia Tech last week and really come in a bounce-back week and light it up here. So give me Miami minus 10.5 going across the country and covering the number. Follow Big Body Ball CFB on all socials.